spring has sprung. Listen, welcome into the show. It is Ivan here with you. It's a Friday evening, and what a day, what a day. It's been a busy one. Thanks everybody for all their support all day. Of course, it's the big birthday charity day. And so we've been broadcasting from the shopping centre. The spin-a-thon was happening, and all the different shows happening during the day. But I'm going to do the Power Hour Plus now. We're going to be here till 8 o'clock. And I'm going to say, how the hell are you?
How the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I see. It's just I've always just wanted to say that now, so I'm just.
There you go, and there you go.
So Keith, you're keeping good.
I'm keeping
good. I was
great.
talking to you earlier on. We were down actually at the
I was down on the bike. I did my
Fair
stint
play.
down there today, so it was great, and it was great to see so many people there.
Yeah.
And the gyms that were putting, of course, they were like
exactly
working hard. You know, but it was great.
Excellent.
You know,
and I heard that you put up the most KMs.
Sean Quinn's yamming there about something else, but he was on the bike twice, so I think he's counting his 2 cycles.
That's
but he can't, he can't count the 2. You know, but.
There was a great,
but we're still looking for people to donate. You know, and just go on to the website, isn't it?
Yeah. So www.highlandradio.com. I was listening to Sean just before the news. We've surpassed what we set out to get, but we want to get more. Okay, if people haven't had a chance all day to donate, we're going to keep the donation line open all weekend as well. So we're hoping that 25 grand was the target we're trying to get over the weekend now as well. So if you're listening in, we want you to donate while you're listening.
So it's on the website anyway, is it?
www.highlandradio.com. And of course, we're supporting Jigsaw, Donegal, Breast Cancer Centre Northwest, and also the Irish Wheelchair Association. Every donation counts. So Keith,
So that's good. So it gets us together.
This is it. This is it. So I'm just going to have a wee chat with you for a while. The guys hopefully going to come on later on as well. Joe Dex, I know Joe has been really busy today. He's on the technical end, but he's going to come up later on. Marty Freed as well, hopefully he's going to come up. But we're just going to play a load of music, do a bit of chatting, and reminisce, I suppose. 34 years.
Well, I was saying to Greg today, actually, when I was chatting, 34 years, I did the first 17. And then I stepped back just to the weekends, and it's 17 years now that since you took over from me.
Yeah, you just said that earlier on, and I was I never figured it out that way, but it's pretty cool. It's something about good. Meant to be for this show. Then 17, brilliant stuff.
Well, and I will just I can't let the occasion go by without mentioning Henry McGurran.
Yeah, of course.
That was me and Henry at the start, and he was tragically killed in August 1990. Yeah. So then I got the 5 days a week, that's how I ended up.
You and Henry started it off.
But it wasn't me on my own, So and I will always acknowledge that,
Exactly.
And it was him actually came up with the name, the Power Hour,
So we've a lot to be thankful for.
So that's it.
And it's a day like today that we remember. I was listening to Donal and Canis and Tommy earlier on.
I did hear some of that too.
Names, like the likes of Brendan Maxwell, P.O., Packy, and so many others.
Donald Doherty and them, and Danny Sharkey.
It's a nice day to just remember some of the stories.
Well, you have to remember that, but at the same time, we have to keep on going. Life goes on. And the music has changed a lot since 1990.
So my memory, I was trying to figure out a memory of 1990. I started in 91, but I remember when I was just 15 years old that you were doing a Saturday show. Right? It was like a sports. I don't know how much sport was on it, but there was definitely a lot of music.
Not as much as now.
And I sort of expressed an interest in becoming a DJ. And fair play to you, says, come on up, have a wee look, see what you think. And you used to pick me up outside the Oatfield Sweet Factory. You had a nice wee red car at the time.
I remember that.
Sporty one.
I mean, Nissan 200 SX.
She was a beaut. But no, listen, I got a great education on music. You were playing, you had a wee box, right, that had obviously all vinyl. It was vinyl LPs, 7-inch singles, 12-inch singles. Some of the artists, like Bob Seger and Bryan Adams and Prince and all these kind of guys that I was so young, but that's where I got a good music education.
Don't be blaming me there.
No, but listen, I'm always grateful because, it was me starting.
Well, I always think you get on by helping other people, so I mean, that's, so I'm glad to hear that, it worked.
Yeah.
And you're still here. And I was quite happy 17 years ago to hand the mantle over to you to do the power.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause, I mean, you were obviously the natural progression in my mind.
Well, thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
and I was glad that the powers that be thought the same way.
Yeah.
You know, so
like when you think about it, there's not too many radio programs that set out in 1990 as the Power Hour, and it's still continuing sort of those 34 years, and hopefully another 34. I'm not doing another 34 now, but
the whole thing is to try and keep relevant, isn't
exactly,
it? You know,
exactly.
to keep giving the people what they want. What, you know.
Do you remember your first show on Highland? What was
Not a clue.
were you there from the get-go or a couple of months into it?
No, I think it was. I think they started on the 15th of March,
yes.
and I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that was a Thursday.
Yeah.
And my first show was the Friday, so I was there from the start.
You were there
from the very, very start. Yeah.
Yeah. And memories of songs you played. First of all, it doesn't just.
No, you know, and I didn't even dwell on it today.
No.
I was just because just was one of the things that I used to have people in.
Yeah.
I used to get new songs and get people in, and I remember one night there was one of the famous things that happened is that there was a fly land at the desk, and I went, oh, hold on a minute, and I went to thump it out of the way. And I knocked the station off.
Very good.
Knocked the whole thing off.
Yeah. Those moments you always remember, isn't it? Like,
but I used to have people in, like John Mansfield from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And his cousin Donny, I think, from Scotland, and a couple of the Kelly boys, excuse me, and McDays. Used to come up and used to play new songs, and we'd review them. What do you think of this song? What do you think of that song? You know, and it was all...
Yeah. You were learning as you were working.
You know, but I mean, what back then you had to go into. I was in touch with people in Derry, Strabane, Dublin, and that, to get the new songs. It's not like now you can go on Spotify and the new songs are out.
Yeah.
It's it's instant now.
Yeah.
And you probably remember that yourself. Going in to get the songs to get there first. You know.
Yeah, you were getting a 12-inch white label that hadn't come out for 3 months, but if you had it in your possession, you couldn't copy it for anybody. It was just yours. So,
I remember. Sorry, I've cut across you. I remember a younger DJ. I met him one night at a party a few years ago, and he was going, "Oh, like the Power brought dance music to Donegal."
Yeah.
You know, and because as I say, it's not like Spotify and that now that it's instant.
Yeah.
You and I and Derek O'Connor and boys and Connell and the boys, we were getting the songs, and then we were playing them here, and that's how people knew them.
Yeah. And I think we were probably ahead of a lot of even Dublin and the likes of that. There was a certain sort of dance tunes things up here that wasn't maybe down the country as much. So
no, I definitely think, and even the nightclubs, which sadly have gone have gone goodbye at this stage. I think most of them. I think the nightclubs we had up here were as good, if not better, than any nightclub you would have got down the country.
Yeah, that's for sure. Come here, Casey, we're going to talk lots more, but we're going to play some music as well, because that's what we're here for.
Good man.
So let's go for... Go and compete. I was thinking of 1990.
Oh man, 1990. That was some summer.
Italian 90.
Yeah, that was class.
Let's go with this one.